Alrighty, welcome on in. Hopefully this stream is working. Been away for a little bit of time. This is a once again, fresh playthrough of LoreRim. There's just been so many updates and changes since the last time I played, even though we're not at this 3.0 release or whatever Biggie is trying to go for next. I figured we'd catch up with stuff and just try out early progression again, now that things have changed, although we're going to change race this time and try a couple of other different approaches to how we're going to get our gear and stuff, because there's a lot of changes that have happened since I've been playing. We need to check if the stream is actually working okay. So I'm going to quickly just double check in studio if everything is running smoothly. It is. Okay, it's working. Let's double check. Hey, Baby Light, good to see you. Currently watching your Paladin play. Let's play. Will you be uploading this as an episode in episodes 2? It's hard to catch streams. Yeah, it'll still be up as VODs, Joshua. This is going to be a new Paladin. Because lots of things have been changed and balanced. I've taken a break just because I was getting frustrated at the list being constantly updated and me having to constantly make micro adjustments to stuff and invalidating the playthroughs that we already had. And I'm kind of tempted to have just done that up until this new 3.0 update. But I know you guys really miss the streams and stuff and want to see them, so I'm doing this for you guys than I am for my own benefit, because the content itself will be invalid whenever Biggie updates something again, and I really don't like that approach. It's great that he's modifying the list and changing things and making things as best as he can. Like, no shade to Biggie whatsoever, but to try and cover this mod list when things are just constantly changing is a little bit frustrating, I will say. I can't seem to get... I'm not using DLSS this time, or FSR3. I'm using whatever Biggie's put into it, because I know that there's been some changes, so we'll see how things plan out that way. I have no idea yet. Feel like I might have all my settings set up as well, but, you know, we'll figure out if something's off. I literally haven't played a single bit of the game since last stream. I kind of gutted that playthrough is now having to be bricked because of updates, but it is what it is. It's not that big of a deal.
Do you own?
I'm thinking now, because we're quite seasoned at our progression, early progression, that we might be able to just zoom through. Is this the new update? This isn't 3.0. This is whatever the latest micro updates have been to the list. It certainly updates since the last time I played. I don't know what's been buffed, nerfed. I'm just gonna go in. We're just gonna make decisions. I didn't mean to have just gone through here. I'm gonna have to now. I do this every time. I forget to use medical history. I think it's been taken off our hands now. Oh no, it's there. It's still there. Okay. That's fine. Phew. You're not sure which version you're on? This is the latest public version. Whatever the latest public version is what I'm on. So, we have gone with... I did do character creation without... I mean, you didn't need me to just see doing sliders and using my own presets and stuff, but... Here's our Breton, male Breton called Joseph, and he is going to go down the Paladin route. But reason we've gone Breton this time, I'm a bit on the fence about it, because I like my Imperials. Imperials have got really good base stats for what we're going to dive into. But we are going to deviate from our previous Paladin, and I'm going to try and avoid destruction altogether, and we're actually going to go with Restoration, Alteration as our main two magic schools. Along with heavy armor, one-handed. I don't know if that's going to work out in our favor, if I'm honest with you, but I'm eager to try some of the alteration school. Where even is the alteration now? I'm eager to try alteration, offensive alteration magic in this mod list. And rather than going down like a completely different character, I feel like we make some adjustments to our usual comfort zone of a paladin. But yeah, I feel like this might go more down like the Jedi route, although we're still going to use heavy armor. So first things first. Reason for going Breton was because of this. Your Breton blood reduces damage taken of all magical sources. Magic deals 20% less damage to you. Now this is huge. This, if we can get this, and also we have that absorption as well, which is fantastic. The absorption, while it is nice, the main thing here is we get 20% magic res straight off the bat. So with that in mind, we're now gonna go to medical history, select traits, and we're gonna go with benefit resistance. Now it's 10 points for magic res, but we get 40% magic res. So in total, we're going to have 60% magic res off the bat. But now we have minus 10, so we need some detriments. So what we're going to go with, stunted growth. Your regen for health, magic, and stamina is 50% less. We get 6 points for that. Well, it's not going to be that much of a big deal, I don't think. The 50% regen like debuff, because of the kit that we use with magic, I don't think regen is going to be our main issue anyway. We're going to have like you've seen me play this paladin build now. You know that we have like these sort of equivalent exchange mechanics, right? Where like we throw something down that gives us magic when enemies get hit by it. That gives us our mana back. We then spend our mana to get our stamina and health back. Blah blah blah. That's still the same as what we're going to do. So I'm feeling the regen's not going to be that much of an issue. And for 40% magic res right off the bat for just a 50% debuff, I think is fine. So we're going to try that. But now we need to get something else. We need 2 points. So I'd say axes. We don't need axes. We still need minus 2 points now. So for the forbidden, let's go daggers, and then we are now at 0. Trait 5, we don't really have anything to spend on, but we did just get a huge magic buff, magic res buff. So I think, I don't know if this is going to pay off, because before we did have like a good amount of we got sword damage and damage to humanoids, I think, last time, which is a lot of damage. It's decent, but I feel like we can work without it, and the magic res is going to be more important. So we're going to go with this. We're going to try it out. Long term, it might still. I'm still not convinced that Imperial, that Breton is the way for this paladin build. I feel like stat distribution wise and stuff, Imperial is still better, but we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna loot all this stuff. Good stuff. Okay. I know what I need to change. Actually, controls. Come on. Keybind. Keybind. Come on. That's not what I asked. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Take all this stuff. Oh, did not mean to do that. See? We can take those fire salts as well. Oh my goodness. Well, I will. Do I save them? I don't know if they replenish actually. I'm going to take them, and I want to know if later on they replenish over time. Because if they do replenish over time, that's actually kind of wild. Getting fire salts that quickly. Okay. Yoink, 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 yoink. Take those. Cheeky read of that book. Get the Grand Soul Gem and these. My thought process behind like trying to get the magic res early is that we might not need enchanting until quite a little bit later. provided that we can get our magic res high enough off on its own. We can just focus on magic, mana stacking, perhaps. We'll see. I don't know if there's been any further changes to tree rings either. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping I can still use tree rings for my health dumping. Or mana stacking, should I say? Because we're not dumping anything to health. We're getting our health from tree rings. And potentially enchanting long term. Religion. We're gonna go still with Stendar. Still the vibe check that we need. Okay, what to do first? Let's get a backpack real quick. Get that out of the way. And a camp, actually. 2 things definitely needed. Don't want to be backtracking now. Okay.
Some may call this junk.
So
I call them treasures.
Damn. we could do with better speechcraft already. Jeez. That makes me kind of sad. Oh well, it's enough to get us going. That money. Okay, Sure Grip. No. Where's his backpacks? Take the camp. That's for sure. Wait, does he not have backpacks? What?
Do come back.
That looks like the right dude now. Not sure where his backpack's gone. Our health is abysmal as well. 90. Oh my goodness. Right, do we do companions first? And then up to the tower? Or back? No. Let's get the absorb knowledge first. Because then we can use it in the companions. I forget that every time. Unless has he removed this spell? I hope he hasn't. I know there's some people that were asking for it to be removed. I really don't understand it, because just because the book's there doesn't mean you have to use it. Will you be covering 1999? As in Warframe? I haven't played Warframe since Deveri came out. So probably not. Can't say it interests me at all. Does that Warframe thing, if I'm honest with you. Like, I keep looking at Warframe and people playing Warframe, and I'm just like, you're doing the same missions that we were doing 5 years ago still. A lot of them. Which upsets me. I feel like the island content that they create is short-lived, and then you're back to doing your normal things, and that feels very stale. It's a cool game. Just played that for a very long time. Okay. For the sake of the stream, I am gonna TGM this just to run around and get all these red quickly. Because it's not really entertaining just watching a mana bar regen.
I might just be a servant among lords, but don't think for
a
moment I don't take my duties as seriously as the Jarl itself takes theirs.
Hey Jared, what's up, dude? Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed the content, man. Yeah, a lot of the things I was doing have unfortunately been nerfed or changed and updated. So I figured we'd check out where it's currently at after taking a break for a while, because just had to wait for Biggie to finish cooking and whatever he's doing, because it's annoying having to keep making fresh playthroughs every time, like he does a huge balance patch on something, which seems to be every patch. So.
Here's hoping this week will be easier than the last.
A two-handed shout build. Oh, you just finished a two-handed shout build? Nice. How'd that go? Did it cook? I think that's all of the things in here, isn't it? Gotta get ourselves to the companions real quick. Another Stendar Paladin. We're doing a different approach. It's still a Stendar Paladin, but we're not going to use Destruction this time. We're going to use Alteration. That could change. Not sure. Just a friendly reminder as well, we are now partnered with Instant Gaming, and if any of you still need Anniversary Edition in order to play a mod list like this, there's a link in the description for Instant Gaming, which is a key site, but it's an actual good one, not a shitty, like, you have to buy an account thing or stuff like that. I've always used them. I got Elden Ring for £35 like a month before it came out. I don't know how they swindled that, but it's pretty awesome as a website. Like when they offered me a partnership, I was like, yes, because I use them all the time. I use them on a weekly basis. I buy things from Instant Gaming near enough every week or every month, like if it's a quiet month for gaming. But if you do want cheap games, especially like never buy. No, I hear this all the time. People saying. And they haven't told me to say any of this, by the way. This is generally a product I use all the time and I love. It's really awesome that they're sponsoring me as in general now. But the fact that you can, the people that are always asking, like, oh, I'm waiting for a Steam sale for this to come. I was like, bro, everything's always on for sale. You're just not looking hard enough. Like, you don't have to wait for Steam sales. If you look on the Instant Gaming, like most of the time, it's pretty discounted. Like I said, I don't know how they swindled Elden Ring for £35. 2 months, like it was like 2 months before it came out, or a month and a half or something. Before it came out, I bought it for £35, the deluxe edition, or whatever it was, something deluxe or mega giga Dark Souls edition. I don't know. But yeah, I remember looking at Steam and it was like £75-80 for Elden Ring big edition or whatever it was, and yeah. It was an easy buy for £35 on Instant Gaming. What a steal indeed! He looks different. This guy looks different. He's just a guard, but the guards look different again. Quite like this though. A nice update. Not Biggie, but as the author, I can't remember what the mod author of this is called. Not Sons of Skyrim, is it? What is this? Where's this armor pack from? It looks different, like he's updated it again, though. Looks cool. I like it. I've walked right past where I need to go, which is the companions. Gosh darn it. Well, specs of your PC, man, I want to try this, but I have a GTX 750 Ti. Holy moly. Yeah, you definitely need an upgrade. But one thing to really note is that Skyrim is extremely CPU heavy. So, I mean, I have a 5800X 3D, which isn't remotely the best CPU. It's it's a very good CPU. It's very, very, like, was, I think, one of Ryzen's, like, best achievements, AMD's. But, yeah, there's the 7800X 3D, and there's a new one coming out, I think. Coming out soon. Or it's out already? I don't remember. Is it a 9800X 3D? But yeah, you want that CPU. You want one of those CPUs by far, because when I updated from an Intel CPU, a decent Intel CPU to this, like I gained like 25 to 30 FPS in Skyrim. Yeah, the 900X. Yeah, I saw some buzz about it. Yeah, that's cool that there's a new one on the way. So maybe wait and I mean, to be honest with you, want to play games, you just buy something now. You could get. To be honest with you, I don't know why I'm even trying to recommend anything higher. You could get a 5800X 3D pretty cheap now because of the new. It's a generation behind it, and a new generation's coming out afterward as well. So get yourself for that and whatever RTX GPU you can afford. To be honest with you, like I saw these armors. I don't know how I feel about like the red with companions. It looks too Solitude-like to me, but I get that there's red tones all over the companions, like everywhere, so it still makes sense. But for some reason, it really annoys me. Like I think it's the coloring of red. It's bright, but muted at the same time. Red. But it is very Solitude Grim, yeah. Like, I get it, I like it, I think it works, but I also, like, feel like it's a bit Solitude.
Leave that to me.
Also, Del Hyman. Sorry, I skipped over saying hey. I hope you are well. Did I not say hi?
A stranger comes to our
A stranger comes to our hall. Yeah, I definitely. I don't know if it's because I'm biased, but the old companion armor was way better. But it's his list. I don't care.
Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they're not making any more of those 500Xs, right?
You're not truly considering accepting him.
Like, I saw something about that. They're becoming rarer and rarer now.
I checked. We had some empty beds in Jorvasker for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies.
Oh yeah, Del. Yeah, guys, to give Del some credibility here as well. Del is my inside tech guy. Like I when I want to get a new upgrade, I message him and go, Del, I want something to do this. How do I do that? Tell me now. He's like, oh, I'll get you this, I'll get you that. I'll give me a list of things, and I'm like, oh, I want to spend this much. And Del will be like, okay. Blah, 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 blah. He's my tech man. He's the man in the chair. I have much to learn.
That's the spirit. Vilkas here will get started on that.
Yeah, there's I need to speak to the mods and admins and stuff when it comes to our Discord, because I want to make some rather drastic big changes to both the approach of the Discord and its functionality and its audience case, because it's very mishmashed and stuff and dated and not very well navigated at the moment, and I would like to start offering a bit more more with the Discord stuff, but more in good time, I guess, with that. Back to the game wise, I need to go outside with Vilkas, don't I, before I can read all these books, I think. Yeah, it's not too similar from what I run. Although I've got an RTX 3090. I think I'll probably look at getting a 5090 whenever they release, because the specs on them, what they've shown, seems ridiculous.
You're a talkative one, aren't you? No. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened.
But we'll see, because I'm guessing the pricing for those is going to be ridiculous.
What brings you here? I'm guessing you're the newcomer then. Around here, you'll want to... I have a favor. My wife is in mourning. That's a good man.
Alright. Back to Ayala. Game doesn't look the best on Linux. I don't think a lot of mods can run on Linux anyway. So I feel like you're already shooting yourself in the foot if you want to play Skyrim as your main game, I guess.
bows.
If you wish to hunt with me,
Do
your
not
feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
Yeah, a lot of mods have dependencies that are Windows based. There's a lot of things that require Microsoft directories.
Ah, good. I've been waiting.
Yeah, it's not as simple as just like, oh, all these mods work on everything. No, they do have dependencies.
You gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight? Here, let's have Farkas.
Trying to think of
Farkas,
examples, but
we know you're here.
I don't know if it's like Dine Dulard, Papyrus, Utils and stuff.
Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps.
Armor's insanely cool.
New blood.
Honestly,
Oh, hello.
this is a little too much for me.
Come, follow me.
Like, it's really a bit too high fantasy Monster Hunter-ish vibe to me. This is much more subtle,
Best.
but yeah.
Nice to have a new face around. It gets
Also, I don't think it really works with a shield.
I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life.
You hate Windows, though, you can do that to yourself. Looks like Dragon. Oh, it's definitely Dragonbone, but like it just looks a little too much. A bit too busy for me.
I haven't seen you before, have I?
Here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you.
Wait for him to finish talking, and then we can go and get
Once you've made a bit of a name
some
for
quests
yourself,
from him.
Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions. Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother we've got no... I just... No more than that.
Is it Azim?
I don't want to hear about a kid.
Idolaf.
Understand? Try not
Is that the old dude?
to give it away.
Looking for work. Get
We've got
killed.
trouble right here in White. Nothing but a bunch of lonely
Nothing but
bandits.
a bunch of
I know
lonely
you can be
bandits.
counted on. Do what must be done.
To be fair, Monster Hunter is one of your favourite series, so that checks out. I like the idea of the Monster Hunter games. I'm just not that big on high fantasy, Eastern high fantasy. Like I like anime and stuff, but like I don't. There's a lot of things that I don't like about like Capcom games in general. They're just a bit over the top.
I've been tending to the warriors of your vast.
I think
I can remember.
Biggie changed something, Baby Light, on that stuff. I think it's changed. Oh, tab out real quick. Can't I see my chat anymore? Where's my chat gone? Oh. Okay. You tend to appreciate games that are over the top, at least gameplay-wise. Well, I'm not talking about gameplay. I'm talking more along the lines of like just visual aesthetics. Like, I prefer subtlety than things that are over the top. Things need to look like they function properly. Like that Dragonbone armor does not look like it functions properly. That looks like a functioning armor set. Do you know what I mean? Loads of spike things coming out of everywhere, and it's just like it's so busy. You can barely appreciate any detail because there's so much going on. Like that's where I'm like gets lost in too much. Do you know? That's for like the Monster Hunter games, like some of the weapons in that are just ridiculous. Is this gonna be pure mage? No. It is not pure mage.
Some people don't think I'm
What
smart.
do you want? Why are you talking to me?
Fist, but you.
I didn't read the books. No, I'm an idiot. Get distracted with chat. Let me quickly go back and read them. Intimidating? I mean, yeah. I think there's an argument to be made. It could be intimidating. That's for sure.
Get a move on.
I didn't loot any of this stuff either. Yoink. Oh, we can't take the gold though, damn. Wolf helmet. We still haven't picked our perks either. Do we take this helmet? Sword there. We won't take that helmet. Not right now. Doing a pure mage vampire? Your early game is insane? What, as in you're struggling, or it's feeling good? I think I need to just up the sensitivity a slight bit more. How do you get LoreRim running so smoothly? I have a setup like you and I struggle to get 60 FPS for frame gen to look smooth. Did you make any modifications? Right now I'm not using frame gen at all. This is default LoreRim. I don't know when you last updated LoreRim, but there's been a lot of changes. Is it anti-aliasing that Doodle's made? Whatever scaling now works with EMB, there's something that's been added. I haven't. I've been taking a break from modding for a little bit, and yeah, I can't say I know what it's called, but I know there's been some changes. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, what are we at? This is without frame gen. We're at 55 FPS in the middle of Whiterun. I mean, if I had frame gen on, I would be like what 90 here. But no issues so far. Trying to think. Is there anything we need to do here before we run off to the Mages Guild? I guess we could go and punch that guy. Maybe we won't yet, actually. Let's get all the stuff out of the way. He doesn't. Does he still not have backpacks? I'm gonna quickly check again. Just to. His inventory won't have changed in the time, to be fair. But let's just check.
Odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Are you sure you don't have backpacks? Cloth padding, visor protection. No. That's so strange.
Do come back.
You cleared Ebershard mine straight off with only 3 perks. Nice. Well, that's good to know. Hey, Omar. I am back indeed. Sorry for taking some time off. You need to do a Breton playthrough? You always wanted to? Their base stats aren't great for my type of gameplay. I'm not too keen on the fact that they're balanced the way they are. In not just this modlist, but I think it's Requiem in general. They're very weighted towards conjuration. And I'm not the biggest fan of that. But they have really good magic res, so it is what it is. Are we getting a little bit of stuttery here on the stream? Does it look a bit stuttery? What do you think would be better? Well, race-wise, I'm a keen Imperial enjoyer. Is the stream stuttery?
Well, sounds like you've had quite the journey, Uthka.
What are we out here? 45 FPS. Yeah, with frame gen this would be a lot smoother. Is LoreRim free to play? It's a modlist, yeah. It's absolutely free to play. You just need Skyrim.
Talk of a riot in Helgen. Have now jesters.
You need the requirements, which is Skyrim's Anniversary Edition, and enough space to be able to store all the mods. She's over 500 gigs of mods. What stats would be better for Breton? I don't think 15 into Conjuration is because everything else is basically quite low. Like I need to pull up their base stats, to be honest with you, to look at them what they are currently. But I know it's like 15 in Conjuration, and then a couple of other magic schools have got like a decent chunk. But Bretons are like, they're not just known for magic. Like they're like battle mages. They're like knights as well. So I would expect like a bit of heavy armor and stuff in there, but like it's just pure mage stuff. And I feel like they should be the battle mage class race, because if you look at their lore and stuff and the whole Breton aesthetic, it tends to be quite, you know, knight, Renaissance knight looking dudes. So I don't know.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
I feel like not everything into magic, but they seem to be like pure magic. Winter Hole.
Climb in the back and we'll be off. Say what you will about the Dark Elves.
Do think this is probably my my biggest gripe. Having to do these new playthroughs is just doing the same startup. Maybe I should test out some of the other startups so we're not just doing the same thing each time. It's just so effective for this type of character. I still kind of gutted we didn't do the Frost Monk properly. Maybe I should have done that to start with instead. Feel like I've got a duty to keep updating the Paladin to where it needs to be, you know, though. People need to know.
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's...
Could you play a druid with this modlist? Absolutely. Yeah. Especially triumvates in this modlist. I always like the druid triumvate spells. Yeah, something like I just mean like heavy armor should definitely be there, in my opinion. Bretons are very much like shown as knights a lot of the time. Like I don't know why heavy armor's not there.
Made myself rather clear.
Yes.
They basically just seem like a more defensive version of high elves in these modlists a lot of the time, or just in general. Elder Scrolls tends to put them into that mage category without giving them
I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
anything to go with in terms of melee.
The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
Hello, let's join.
And I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Wonderful.
And then we
Please
go
follow me and don't wander off.
straight in here. You don't see a lot of battle mages in Skyrim? Well, I think that's because the college, not the college, the Mages Guild is no more, right? In the lore, I believe the Mages Guild has been disbanded or destroyed. One of the two. Someone who is more savvy on the current state of lore of the Elder Scrolls 5 might be able to tell me differently. But I remember that the Mages Guild are no more, and they were obviously the main battle mages. Their combat mages were in heavy armor.
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
Let's learn something practical.
Quiet so far. All right, let's settle down.
Let's settle down. Oh yeah, I forgot we were here to pilfer. Yoink yoink. Get everything out of these cabinets. Nom.
You all award, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells. All right?
Oh, don't need to read that. Cabinet. So many scrolls. Very nice. if you're new to what we're doing here, this is what we call a min-maxed optimized start to LoreRim, using a spell that reads all the books, and reading books gives you XP. So this is like a really fast way to get early levels without having to go into Hello, Tolfdir.
Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar? Over there, please.
Do you tend to stick to first-person view? It really varies depending on the type of character I'm playing. I would say with LoreRim I prefer first-person. In Novice I would prefer third-person. By far, actually. But yeah, I'd say LoreRim I prefer first-person. So I've expected bandits in Skyrim to have heavy armor. I feel like it'd be rare for mages to be present in bandits, though. Do you know what I mean? I know there are some, but they don't tend to be very good at magic to bandits, because if you think about it, I mean, I get highly organized bandit groups may hire mages to be with them to you think about thinking a heist. If you're doing a heist, you might want to get a mage to be able to do something, magically open locks or something would be cool. But for the most part, you think mages will probably be doing better things than hanging out with bandits. Am I supposed to stand here? Yeah. Okay.
The ward spell and excellent work.
All right.
Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please.
I haven't done Novice streams. No, I'm waiting. Honestly, when Novice V6 comes out, we will be fully committed to doing not a lot of Novice content. A good thing with Vector, while he'll make micro adjustments and stuff, the core gameplay tends to be pretty balanced off the bat. He doesn't tend to change a lot. Like this is what it is. When he does a release, that's it, and it's it's major patches rather than drip feeding updates and stuff. So it'll be a lot easier for me to make build guides and things with Novice than it will LoreRim. I think I've scrapped editing a Paladin build video 7 times now. Where I've done loads of footage for it, got all the way through, filming all the parts, scripting all the different stuff for it, only to have things be nerfed, changed, and replaced and removed, constantly, to a point where I'm just well, I'm just not going to bother with LoreRim build guides. There's just no point, because it just keeps changing so often. But when Biggie decides to leave it where it is and move on to something else, that might be a time to consider doing something like that. But until then, what is the V6 ETA? It's hard to say. I believe it's November. It's this month. It's supposed to be 21st of November or something, or somewhere around that lines is what I remember. Vex announced. I could be completely wrong with this. Don't take my word as gospel, but I'm pretty sure he said he wanted a November release. At least an early beta release for Novice V6.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books.
Think he just works too much. Pretty much, yeah. I do think he's. It's not him. Sorry. When I say these words, I'm not aiming it at him. I do think people try to balance Skyrim too much. And what I mean by that is, you could make something as difficult, as balanced as possible, but I could just go TGM, or I could just give myself a bunch of health, and sure, that's not a if something's really strong, you're oh, that needs nerfing. It's just you can't really nerf a single player Skyrim. If a player wants to use something that's broken, they will just use something that's broken, or modify it themselves to make it broken. I think there needs to be a line where, okay, you cannot make things as balanced as balance. You can modify and tweak numbers of spells to make things that are not absurd. Because like tree rings for giving you like 6k plus health before, pretty broken. Like, yeah, okay, fair enough. That's pretty strong. Like nerf stuff like that, but or spells that just one hit things. Like, it gets to a point where like I feel like you're gonna end up pulling your own hair out trying to balance things. You know, I wouldn't want to do it. That's for sure.
Assembling this collection, it's going to stay pristine. Understand?
Yeah, exactly, Nandeo. That's my point. It is like a big part of difficulty in Skyrim playthrough is policing yourself. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Like, doesn't matter how much a modlist author tries to balance a modlist, you are going to be able to cheese things. Like, and trying to stress about like what needs removing, what needs nerfing and changing to a point where like it's just becoming a bit too much and like probably quite stressful for someone like Biggie. I imagine he's just constantly like, fuck's sake, found that this spell now needs changing and manually tweaking. I just won't be asked. Like, if there's a spell that's really, really strong, like what percentage of players are going to actually use that spell? Do you know what I mean? Like, versus the overall thing.
Now, do you require us?
I have vouchers. Yes, vouchers. What do we want out of this? Recuperate. Yoink. Absolutely need recuperate. That's a big win already. Fast healing, maybe? Where's our alteration spells? Let's look. What do we have? Not seeing anything that really tickles my pickle in the alteration stuff, but we know restoration pretty well. Maybe we take fast healing.
Of course.
Very nice. Yeah. I'm almost certain that that's decent. Okay. Right. Now down to our living quarters and spend all the points and level ups and stuffs. Need to figure out what's the best approach to juggling alteration in terms of skill progression. Because I'm thinking we need to. I mean, we'll get. Actually, I'm not going to open the menu here. Guy's knackered already. Let's get to our room real quick. But I think we're going to need to figure out what breakpoints we need to get to the magic res nodes. My goal is to try and get 100% magic res for around level 10. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but it might be. Well, no. Who knows? And the worst thing is, I think like this is like a late game prep. And we might struggle early game in comparison to what our normal Imperial would be doing.
Lucky for you.
We're missing out on a huge bit of damage from one-handed. Missing out a huge bit of damage, actually. Yeah, we got 40 here, 20 here. We just need 40%. So, if we just need 40%... What is it? We get 10 here. How much does this go up to? Is this 25 or 30? There's 3 nodes, but does it dip down to 5% or is it 10%, 10%, 10%? Because just with these nodes alone, we're at 90%. That's kind of... It's kind of crazy. That with a resto spell for magic res, that's 100%. So no magic will affect us at all. That kind of crazy. All right, so first off, heavy armor. We'll get these 3 nodes out of the way actually. Before I was gonna say, oh, maybe we should do the sleep first, but no. Let's get this out of the way. Restoration. Circle of Strength. And Consecrate Death. Yeah. Easy.
I'm off to bed. I really need to sleep.
Okay. Maybe we save the perk point actually and go to sleep. Because I don't know what I want to put my points into just yet. Okay. Resto. Heavy armor. Alteration. One-handed. Do we go block yet? Why do we have so many points? This is just one level, right? Huh? Has the point distribution changed? Did I finish my paladin run already? No, Biggie keeps updating the list and changed stuff, and so I just waited for a while, and now we're back, and we're going to do a Breton paladin this time round. See if we can get a ridiculous amount of magic res early on. Currently we're at 60% and we've not attacked a single enemy, and we've only just assigned 2 perk points, none of which have accounted for magic res. But without any gear, anything, we're currently at 60% magic res, which is huge. So I'm thinking we can get that pretty quickly higher. Like this. This is bugging me. 5 points. Where do we put them? Speech? I might put them in speech. Yeah. Dump into magic. Next point. Resto. Easy. One-handed up. Get blocked to 20. Get heavy armor to 20. Alteration to 20. Get speech to 25. Get alteration up a little bit more. Like conjuration is at 26. That is crazy. I don't want to go into anything with conjuration, but it kind of feels with Breton like maybe you could do something there. I'm not sure. We're a Stendar follower though, so we can't really summon Daedra, which is all the cool summons anyway. I guess that. Kind of want to get into a bit of enchanting, but only 2 points. Let's just get them here. Yeah. Destruction so low. I'm not sure how much alteration is going to pay out to be good offensively. It's a big risk going into it without trying it, but hey, I mean, 3.0 will come out at some point and there'll be loads of changes and nerfs and stuff, so I figured now is probably the best time to do a test bed for it than anything, right? Bound weapons might help in a pinch, maybe. It's not a bad idea to try them. Maybe. I feel like it's just a bit redundant. Why? I feel like we've not dumped anything in. Like it baffles my mind that conjuration is the biggest stat for Bretons. What do we want here? We've got 4 points. We could get enchanting up to 20. Yeah, let's do that. And we can sit on enchanting for a little bit. How far do we go with alteration? Hmm. 40. It's crazy how quickly you can get your stats up. And then it sort of plateaus, doesn't it? Like the grind up to expert spells is just sad and abysmal. 100. Yeah, 100 to 30. If you're doing a paladin build again, why not just do Imperial? Because Imperial, my idea is to try something a little different. Imperial's got it's better for stat distribution, Omar. But what Breton can give us is 40% without. It can give us a lot more magic res. Like before anything, it's not 40%. They get 20%, don't they? Yeah, it's the res. We're going for the res. I want to see if we can get 100% magic res by level 10. Is my thing. Because the magic res is, like, will help us get through the main quest quicker. Because if we can kill the dragon priest because we're just immune to magic, then it's happy days. The other way around is just killing it, one-shotting it with like ridiculous damage. But I kind of like making tanky characters, so here we are. Do we get the one-handed or the block? I feel like we get the block up, you know. Yeah. Resto up. Get the heavy armor up first as well. All right, level 7. 7 points. We're doing a Breton paladin this time, Dover. I wanted to do something a little different, but because there's been so many changes, I figured we'd try and refine what we currently were doing with paladins. I kind of want to get this just so that's out of the way. Yeah. Okay, leave heavy armor for a little bit. And we're going to start working on... I need to check, actually. What does the one-handed... Where is it? Arm spell casting. We need 50 for that. Okay. That's a big one for, like, cost reduction. I think it's like 10%. So... onto magic. Boy, 5 points. Let's think this through. Gonna need to make sure that we get a couple spells first in resto. We already have fast healing, which is good. We already have recuperate, which is usually what we would take. Leech seed is insanely strong last time I tried it, so we're gonna take leech seed still. It's not good against everything. You know, this time around I might actually go... I'm kind of tempted to do the poison route this time round as well. We'll see. But yeah, leech seed is freaking crazy strong. Where is Circle of the Moon? Is that that's a... wait, has Circle of the Moon been removed, or am I thinking of the next one up? Novice Apprentice. It's not an expert spell, is it? No. He didn't remove it, did he? Am I being stupid? Where is Circle of the Moon? Is it? Maybe it's been a while. Maybe it must be the next perk up. Oh, maybe I think it's an adept. It might be an adept spell actually. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it might be an adept spell. What else do we go for here? Choices, choices, choices. Blinding spores. Toadstools explode for 15 points. Spread on the ground, it creates wall. No, not a fan. Surrounds the target with a magical poison. 5 points per. For 18 seconds. And stamina as well. Infection. Is it a ranged spell that though? I'm not sure. Affects a corpse with a spreading virus that deals 17. I don't know about the effectiveness of those poison spells. Maybe we just go for cure poison, actually. To be fair. Mystic Wind's kind of gutted though now. It might still be good to get Mystic Wind, to be fair. We're gonna take Mystic Wind still. Just gonna stick with what I know with that. Oh, yeah, that's right. We need to research the spells. Okay. And how far are we? We've got 4 points. So next level we get Circle of the Moon. If we were Imperial, Liverpool 1 year pack nights. If we were Imperial, we would have an adept right now. That's the issue with going Breton, I think. I think we would have already had adept. Which means we have to save a perk point for that now. Which is not ideal, but oh well. Alteration time. Where are you? I just went the long way around, didn't I? Oops. 32 physical damage. Open novice lock. You know what? We'll take long stride and we'll take. Oak flesh, maybe? I don't know. Alright. Did he move Akatos up? No, he didn't. Wait a minute. I didn't see tree rings. I've just realised I didn't see tree rings in the entire time of that. Huh. Did he move is tree rings adept as well? Maybe it is. We're going to struggle. We need to get that next level. What else from here? Stone shot, what's this? 51. Caster guards melee attacks automatically if wielding a weapon or a shield. I don't understand this spell. Is it saying that it's going to block for me, or... Give me 1 second. My dog's doing something. Oh yes, I am muted. Oopsie. Sorry. Yeah, it's fireworks season for November the 5th of November. It's bonfire night coming up soon, and my dog doesn't like fireworks, so he's scratching at the door from time to time. What do we go for? Open apprentice locks might be a good shout, actually. I think we're going to go that. I'm thinking, if we take alteration, we won't need to take Wayfarer stuff until way later. Because we won't need... Actually, I've just remembered. Saying that, Wayfarer... Oh, no, not smithing. Where's the Wayfarer? There's magic res there, isn't there? Bingo. If we took this, and we got the nodes from alteration, we would be over 100%, I think. Two points left. We put one in one-handed. Or, for right now, no followers, yeah. I feel like I want to do no followers this time. Do I have the dodge perk? No, we don't really use dodging. With heavy armor, if I'm honest with you. So I'd rather block the hits. Henceforth, why we're doing block. Could get these two nodes to get the stamina when blocking. It's kind of huge. Getting this is kind of nice as well, but I'm feeling that we don't really need this if we have 100% magic res. So, do we get the block now, or do we get the damage first? We're severe, like we're really defensive right now. We have no damage, so let's get some damage. Methinks. Power attack, stamina cost. Stamina cost versus just more damage. Armor pen's kind of nice though. Choices. What do you think, guys? Weapon mastery or pen attacks? I don't know the calculations with armor pen to know how much that's actually increasing damage versus just raw damage multiplier. Choices. Do undead have armor? They don't have armor, no, but bandits do. I think you're right, though. I'm actually not sure with the undead. They'll probably have an armor rating, but I don't know what it is. That's our perk points, right? Yeah. Okay. thinking about that, now we don't have anything in block. And we still only have 90 health until next level up. We could do with getting that extra level. I'll tell you what might actually get it though, to be fair. If we go back now to Whiterun and do that quest with the companions, that might actually get us where we need to be. Are you Stendarr Paladin? Yes, I am a Stendarr Paladin, so. It's just too good. It's like Stendarr is just so good for like the resto buffs. It's just, I don't know. Hard to suggest what you would want to go outside of that. I need food. I need the food. Here we go. Cheese. Bread. Moon sugar? Bye. She gonna come over? Lucky for you.
Lucky for you, that was just sitting there for the taking.
You're too predictable. Oh, we didn't read any of the books, actually. We need to do that. Nom. Look at me, still in the basic of gear. Okay, dude. I am very, very slow. Okay, time to read a bunch of books. Free food in college, wish that was real. True, very true. Recuperate. Okay, figure it out. That's how you know it's a fantasy. True. Did we not just read Recuperate? I feel like I just got duped there. Did we not just... Did I click 2 instead of 3 hours or something? Oh my goodness, we're tired. It's kind of tedious to do this, but... Fast healing. I do like the potion bottles and stuff that are like clumped on you. It's cool. I know a lot of people might not like them because it ruins their drip, but it's immersive.
I really need to sleep.
Yeah, no tree. Yeah, I know. Actually, thinking about it, I know I was complaining about no tree rings, but it is an adept spell. We're gonna need a quick level up. I only have 1 perk points, man. Never have enough of them. Got 2 nodes. 3. Oh, crap. Now that I'm thinking about it, we need adept spellcasting in heavy armor, and we're going to need the resto spell, the tree rings as well. That's 2 perks. We're going to need to be level... I should have saved a perk point and not put that extra one in one-handed, because now we're going to go to 8, get tree rings with that adept spells, and then we're not going to be able to cast it, in heavy armor at least, until the next one. Sky shard hunting? There's no sky shards in LoreRim, is there? Did he add sky shards? Ugh. Fucking hate that mod. No way did he grant sky shards. He did not add them, surely. I feel like that's not something Biggie would have done. I don't think they've ever been in. Okay, consecrate dead. You're going crazy. Never mind. Yeah, there's no quick book way to get perk points other than just level ups, as far as I'm aware. We're kind of bricked here, if I'm honest with you, because wait, why is my stamina just depleting? What's wrong with me? Oh, it's because I'm over encumbered. Okay. Because we don't have a backpack. Just put something away in here. Hello. Actually, where's the guy? Let's just sell some stuff real quick.
Well, your classmates are good to see. So you wish to master the arcane arts?
I can't unlock the game, Saccharin. I can't unlock Mod Organizer to tell you. Pressing the unlock button is a no-no when you're playing.
Until next time.
That is a sure way to cause instability. But yeah, if I could do mate, I would do Saccharin, but I cannot. Best off asking someone in... If I crash, I'll look for you. Ah, there you go. Abo's already said. Peckish again. Do I play with survival mods on, guys, or do I take them off? Okay. Tiny Jazago. He's so adorable.
I'm off to bed. I really need to sleep.
Back to Whiterun now. Ooh, or do we... Counter thought, actually. It's too expensive. I was going to say maybe we do 5 points of training in Resto real quick. Oh, I don't think we can afford it. Let's check. Is she here? Colette. Oh.
You consider restoration of valids?
Of course it's valid. It's our main source of everything.
My knowledge with you.
It's too expensive. That's sad.
So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Tree rings is also too expensive. Circle of the Moons. Yeah, they're both adept. Okay. Spirit of the Oak. What else could we get from here? I'm thinking if there's something else maybe we could use to just buff our health a little bit. We're really squished right now. Where's Lamamara again? Gain 35% of the health the target loses. It's an adept spell. Don't want that. Gosh darn it, I just don't know. Is that a goal for the playthrough, or are you just gonna go? Well, I wanted to test how a Breton start would be different, if better or worse than Imperial. So far, I'm seeing this as a bad sign. I feel like we're going to be good with magic res, but I feel like we're losing out on one-handed damaging multipliers against humanoids in general. We haven't even picked our birthstone, actually. That's a good point, because we could do... Actually, having said that, if we pick 40 magic res there, 20 there, 60 in total, and then... Hang on. Birth sign, warrior, lord, 10% more. So that's 70% magic res. We could do that. Swap it off later as well. Yeah, the issue is, right, you can't change from your group. I don't think there's anything else here that you would want to go with. Like Lady is usually my go-to start because of the run without exertion is super strong early on, because you can get around places without having to worry about your stamina. But as soon as we have like our equilibrium of mana, like sustain, as soon as we get our sustain online, like stamina isn't an issue. So I think we'll go Lord. Yeah, wait, you had a free horse in Whiterun? What? Hey, David. Good to see you, dude. We're good. Yeah, I feel like I might have just shot myself in the foot, because the 10% magic res is nice, but going for a mage might have been better, but just for the mana increase. I didn't save before taking that. Oh well, it's fine. It is what it is. We're going with that. The idea is that we want to get as much magic res as possible as early as possible, just to see if we can get 100 before level 10. I think this is achievable. If you talk to the farmer behind the bannered mare instead of the guy at Dragon's Reach, she saddles it for you? What? I did not know there was a quest for that. I don't really like using horses, if I'm honest with you, in Skyrim. I feel like they're a bit like running coffins. I feel like what you can do on a horse if you get jumped, like, I don't know. I just find them a bit jank. Like, I don't think they're very well implemented, and no amount of mods seems to fix it. Maybe if you're an archer. If you were an archer, maybe you could get away with them. Yeah, the clunky. That's the right word I'm looking for. What happened with the last Paladin playthrough? Biggie kept updating the list, so it was a case of stay and not update, and then everything is invalidated, or so people were like, oh, well, where did you get that armor from? It's like, well, that armor's no longer in the game anymore, or it's no longer in the where you can acquire it from. Like, there's a bunch of things that have changed that just seem to like completely devoid. So we're trying something different. Here we are. I think that's as much prep as we can do at the college. I think now it is time to finally go back to Whiterun and start actually playing the game. Vasca. Exploration is more fun on foot too. I feel like it's just, yeah, horses in general don't really seem to fit very well. And that's a crash to desktop. I don't remember when we last saved. That is fuck's sake. Can't even fast travel without a crash. Oh My God. Oh, this game. I don't like hating on LoreRim, but it is a very crashy list. Ay. Do you still have the Amon EMB in place? It's whatever the default is. I think it's back to cabbage now. It just works. Yeah, how long start before anything every time? Yep, pretty much. That is unfortunate indeed. Yep, we're waiting for the game to relaunch. I don't know where we're going to end up here. 16 times the crashes. Yeah, Skyrim modding in general crashes are rough, but fresh playthrough crashing on a random fast travel is a little sus. Come on, game. I never noticed the little dude down there. Or dudette, whatever that is, by the... Down there. You see her? Think we're getting Novice V6 for Christmas? I think we're getting it at the end of this month, but I could be wrong. Plan on streaming Sky Oblivion? Oh, hell yeah. Abso-fucking-lutely. Will we be streaming? I'm more excited for Skywind, if I'm honest with you, but... Sky Oblivion will be awesome. I hope it'll be awesome, at least. I don't really like Cyrodiil as an environment. I think it's pretty boring. But I have a lot of fond memories of playing Oblivion, so it will be nostalgic nevertheless. I do think it's a little bland, though, is Cyrodiil. Bit samey, just a bit. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so it's saved after we just slept. If it saved just after we slept, we might be able to choose a Mage Stone instead of the Lord Stone. What do you think, guys? Like the Lord Stone, while it might be good, let's look. Can we do this real quick? Yes. Okay. Like if we went straight Mage or yeah, Mage, we get 100 more magic, which is kind of nice. This would also be kind of cool, especially magic deals more damage. Well, it won't deal more damage if we have 100% magic res, because we just won't take damage from magic, right? So this in an ideal world would be even nicer, because we get the extra regen and 100 magicka. It will deduct. You mean it'll deduct from the magic res? Yeah, but by the time that's even an issue, like we would probably have this over. It would be over 100 anyway. Yeah, I get what you mean, Julian. But yeah, by the time that this would be an issue, I think we would be well over 100. We're almost at level 10. I guarantee you we'll have 100 magic res. That would take it down to 75. You're right. But by the time that we're at level 10 with that, we might have spells that give us even more magic res. So it would probably even out anyway. But is that 100 magic that worth it versus the short-term magic res we could get from Lord and the armor? I hear a lot of people saying about this Atronach Magnus, but Magnus, like you need to be able to pray, right? And you can't always pray because it's dumbed to once every 12 hours, is it now, or something? Or so. Yeah, my issue is here. I don't think you can. Can you, with Atronach, can you still use Circle of Moons to get your magic back? And stuff like that. Because if you can't regen magic via other sources, such as like Circle of Moons, then this is not good for our build. Yeah, that's a tricky one. This Atronach would be ideal scenario later on, would be really cool. Which is still leading me to think, do we go Mage over the Lord? Lord gives us 10% magic res, which should take us to 70% right now. Magic res. Which would be really cool early on. More warrior focused. I mean, we're a paladin, we're literally a holy knight. Oh, we will be. Right now we're focusing on a lot of magic stuff, but if we take Mage now, we can then go into Atronach. But the thing is, if we go to Lord, we cannot go to Mage. Do you know what I mean? Because we have to pick Warrior or Mage. Can't access the vanilla start. Any idea why? It's because it's buggy. Modded Skyrim cannot deal with vanilla start because normal vanilla start can't deal with normal vanilla start. It's so buggy. When can we expect LoreRim review part 2? When Biggie chills the fuck out with a mod list, if I'm honest with you. As soon as he stops doing stuff with it, like all the time, I'll make part 2. I just don't want to. I already had half of part 2 made. And near enough most of the features of part 2, including the armors that were in there and all sorts of other stuff, I've completely gone or changed now. So it's like I can't just keep making content for it. And if like once he says that he's going to chill out with it, I'll make part 2. I'm just I'm fed up of making a video for it to completely change the week after. You just patch your own armor. Yeah, but I'm reviewing the mod list. It's a review. I need to show what the mod list is. Like, if I wasn't making the game, if I wasn't making videos for the game for other people, then I would just, obviously, I wouldn't have even updated a while ago. I would have just stayed on whatever it was and just enjoyed the game, like a normal person would. But when you're making guides and reviews and stuff, like, things need to be up to date, or otherwise people are like, well, that's not in my game. Because I'm playing the newer version, you know? Makes no sense from a content creator point of view. Unless you're just playing the mod list to raise awareness for the mod list, but that's not what we're doing, so. You know, but stuff randomly being removed that I previously enjoyed is annoying. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it is annoying. What do you think, guys, though? Honestly, like, with the birthstone? I think magic might be the play, though. You know. 10% magic res versus what Atronach eventually will give us, which is 300 more magic. And absorption of 50% magic. On top of what we already have. On top of what we already have, like, what is it, 20% or is it 10%? I think we go, I'm going to go Mage to start with, and then we'll go into Atronach afterward. I think is the play. Where is the Atronach stone, actually? 20% base? Well, there you go. Right there, already. Atronach... 50, that's 70% chance to what? absorb magic, and we already have a 60% magic res right now as well. Cannot regenerate magic by yourself or non-magical sources. It's in the rift. I'll tell you what, let's take it early. We're going to take it early. Boom. We're done. We're going to take it early and see if it works. If it doesn't work the way I want it to, then sucks to be us. We'll just go and get the Mage Stone from Riverwood. Or, you know where it is. So, I think that makes more sense to do it that way, doesn't it? Hey, David, thanks, man. I mean, honestly, like, it's not Biggie's fault. He's just updating his mod list. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not throwing shade at Biggie for doing what he does. Like, it's his mod list. He wants to keep making refinements and changes to make sure it's the best mod list in his vision that he wants. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Is it frustrating for me? Yeah. But that's my problem. That's not his problem. Holy jubbly. What now? Hello? Random Firewalker necklace. 50... Okay. I'm alright with that. What? Are we just immune to fire now? We're immune to fire now, surely. I don't know how these work in conjunction with each other, but if that's 50% less damage from fire, but we already have 60%. Did they trap a dark elf in that? If we're immune to fire now, we can cook. I'm saving. I am saving before anything happens. Anything bad happens whatsoever. Oh my goodness. I'm not wearing any clothes, I've just realised. I've just run out of this door with my underpants on. Does the 50% math first? If we absorb, then it goes into resistance. Oh, well, I was talking about the fact that we already have 60% magic res. Yeah, we need to get a... Oh, right, that's right, actually. Oh. For this playthrough, I'm just going to spawn my sword straight away. Because I've done this so many times now. It's going to be what I'm classing as my luxury item. After all, it is my sword. Oh no, I could have just clicked it, yeah. I'm old school, man. I forget that's the thing. But yeah, I do know it's a thing. It's been a while since I played Skyrim, though. I've been playing a lot of Star Citizen. I just joined like a really sweaty PvP org. I've been doing lots of things with Skyrim. It's my heirloom, exactly. Although every time I forget this is a thing. And I forget how to fix it every damn time. I don't want it on my back. It drives me nuts that why? How do I make this not on my back? I always forget. Okay, is it this? No, that's position, isn't it? Placement. Sword. Back left. No. Sword. Oh, there we go. Oh. Are you liking 3.24? With the patch? Nah, not liking it. Yeah, I still I'm disliking it too much. It's just, I just want 4.0 to be out. Once 4.0 is a thing, I'll be a happy bunny. Save this real quick.
My carriage is the safest. Where do you want to go?
Yeah, and they've gutted out a lot of features of 4.0 as well, so it is what it is.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop?
Straight.
Climbing back, and we'll be off.
Oh, I'm a Polaris enjoyer, but the big thing about the Polaris I was excited for was actually having engineering gameplay online. It doesn't look like we have that coming now either.
Hanging on the wall.
Perseus will be cool though when they actually have capital ships in. Oh, you know what? I just realised I don't have the instant gaming logo up on the stream. Whoopsie! Right, where's this John Battleborn guy or whatever we need to fight? Hired muscle. Where's this guy? Is he inside? Is he in Whiterun? How you doing, Sinister? We're not wearing shoes. Okay. I need to test out if we're actually immune to fire. Because if we are, that's so good.
Can I help you?
You work the forge all day, blah 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 blah. I'll do it. Yes.
Don't forget to check inside the shop.
Don't know how much XP this gives us, but it might give us just a slight amount more that we need. We might get our ass kicked by this Battleborn guy. We have so little health. This might be a really bad idea. We full? We're just tired.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can
But the FOV's like not right as well. I feel like a bit close.
Greymane or Battleborn?
Wait, is this the right guy?
Long live the Empire.
Oh, it is the right guy. What?
Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on.
I don't know what you're asking.
New in town, huh? Whiterun's got two different. So I'll ask again. Greymane. Sooner or later, we all have to choose a side. You can't skip.
Oh god, he's in heavy armor as well.
Let's go. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Oh, the bed cheese! The bed cheese! Yo. Oh no, god. Oh.
You need to leave. You need to leave.
And we crashed. Oh. Bruh. Yeah, we got knocked out of the game. That's not good. Sorry, I was just talking to my missus as well. We got steaks to cook soon. Steak! Love a good fillet. Yeah, crashing twice this early on is like... a little questionable, I will say. I would like to look at the crash reports later, but I've not done anything drastic to the list. I turned off strange runes. I turned off the fonts. That's it. Everything else is completely stock. And I don't think turning off a font and strange runes should cause random crashes like this. That probably was a conflict bug from getting downed with whatever death mod. Is it undeath or what mod is the respawn mod? It's undeath, right? Console commanded the sword. I don't feel like that should cause a crash, if I'm honest with you. You're just spawning an item in. That really shouldn't cause an issue. This is custom cabbage from Biggie. It's his like tweaked cut. Respawn Souls-like, is it? Not undeath? Okay. Well, I've got a feeling it would probably be that because we got into a down state but didn't actually die because it's a brawl. But then the game's like, what are you doing? I'm supposed to respawn you. But I wasn't actually dead because of the brawl. I would assume that would be it. I like this artwork. Come on. There we go. Where did I save? I think we're still in Winterhold. That's annoying. Did you ever see the whole Skyrim Ultima shit show? I never played Ultima. I'd spoken to Nooked in private DMs back when it was a Norvus fork. Seemed like an alright guy, but I know of the drama. I don't know where that ended. The last time I knew of the drama, well, we're just gonna fast travel directly to your basket. Last I checked, he was working on version 2 or something. Oh my god. Did you see this guard just fall out of the sky? I mean, he's got decent heavy armor on. We'll take it. We'll take it. You know, we'll take that. Oh my goodness. The tiny dot crosshair. The tiny dot crosshair as in the current one that's like on right now, the opacity.
Terrible and powerful Talos. We, your unworthy servants.
Oh, the guy in Morrowind, yeah. The guy with the... Is it scrolls or is it boots? I forget. Is he got jump boots? Or is it like scrolls that make you... It's scrolls, right? Make you go... Like, you can like jump from one side of Vardenfell to the other with them. I used to do that all the time. Yeah. That was awesome. Oh no, we picked up heavy armor. We picked it up. I was like, oh my god, did I actually take heavy armor perks yet? I think I did. I think I can actually... I can use them.
For only through your grace and benevolence may we truly reach enlightenment.
Oh, but now we're too heavy to move. No. Stupid no backpack. Ah, I'm TGMing this for now. If we have the heavy armor, maybe we can survive a punch or two from the dude now. Squishy Breton. It's definitely about... Okay, this is going to be a better start long term, but the short term start for this is not as good as Imperial, in my opinion. We've got our house, right? We can go back and rest and put some stuff away. Yes, I forgot we have a house here. I'm jingly jangling all over the place. Alright, let's put some stuff away. Put that away. Put the hood away. Do we put the hood away, actually? Do we keep the hood? Ooh, the speech amulet will be good to keep on us, actually. Keep half our gold here, just so we're not weighed down by it. Ooh, keep those. Nice. What's our weight now? Carry weight, okay. Cool. Free shit. You cannot complain. I should quite like the guard armor as well. It's not very paladin-like. But you know, is it me or does the run not match the movement? What's going on there? Does it look like we're running way faster than what our actual movement is? Is that normal? What's going on here? Why am I so jingly-jangly as well? Low stamina. Yeah, must be. Weird though. The gear slowed me down? I have the armor perk, heavy armor perks. That's the thing. See? No sprint stamina cost penalty has been taken already, sirs. Sure, the stamina being low? Must be. I've never noticed it before. Why am I so jingly jangly? I can hear like coins like... I'm not sure I like that sound. That's new.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
It's all that immersion. Jingling around. Immersive jingles. It's a bit too jingly jangly for my... it's like, that's gonna get really annoying. You think it's the chainmail? Hey, hero. The man himself's here as well. The biggie. Must be from the specific armor. It must be. I thought it was because like I had a high gold count or something. Oh, just like, oh, I'm jingly jangling all over the place. Take it off and see. Well, we can try. Yeah, it's definitely the armor. It's definitely the armor. Oh yeah, there's we're still no closer to our level 8 that we need. What do? We need to rest. That's what we need to do. Then we go and try and fight Battleborn guy. For the holiday season. Are you surviving with so little HP and stamina? We haven't done a single fight yet, my dude. So we probably won't. Usually with an Imperial start, we would be at Adept's resto right now, and we would have tree rings to dump start. Because we dump start into magic, so we don't have anything in health right now. As for stamina, never really bothered too much with stamina. But yeah, we're trying out Breton for the first time, and it's definitely not as smooth leveling. Well, like, the upside is that we have currently, we've not done any combat. We're at level 7, and we have 60% magic res, a necklace for 50% less damage to fire, which is pretty cool. Yeah, well, the thing that's going to hinder us before, right? We just had robes on. I'm thinking now that we have heavy armor, we might actually withstand a punch or two from him. Yeah, we've had two brand new playthrough, brand new update of the mod list. We've had 2 crashes so far. It could just literally fast traveling from one location to another, which has been pretty random, but you know. I think the first one was definitely because of being in a brawl and losing the brawl. But the respawn mod's just like, we're supposed to respawn you somewhere, but you're not actually dead. You're just in a brawl, you know. Down. Where is this guy now? It's Luke. Is he not here? Biggie might be able to answer the question for us as well. We took Atronach. Can you still replenish magic via magical sources such as Circle of Moons?
The finest cuts, fresh from the wild. Grey Mane himself.
Ooh, I need to find the wheeler as well. I just forgot. There we go.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl.
Everything else should work. Hey, I thought so. Then we are cooking. Wheeler mod. Trolls. Let's change. That.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Yeah, that should be fine. Also gonna just get rid of the gamepad controls because I use them. I use a gamepad to film cinematics. I don't want these active. There we go. Oh, hello. Hello, close. There we go. And you're right, he was at the pub. This should probably actually put some spells in as well. Fast healing. Consecrate dead there, why not? Carter's recital. Lock. And now we can put absorb knowledge there, why not? You're streaming again, yes. I was waiting for, if I'm honest with you, I wanted to wait for Biggie to just finish off doing what he was doing with 3.0. Just so that if he sticks to his word and he chills out with his updates, it would mean that I could actually make some guide content for it, rather than just reviewing the mod list. But we're here. I missed you guys. I wanted to stream a little bit more. There's gonna be a lot of other varied content coming out. There's some other mod lists I want to review. V6 Novice will be out soon as well. Not to mention other games. Like I want to start covering some Star Citizen. Guess my old eyes mean I have to play lists that are more vanilla so I can see my crosshair. Well, Biggie's in the chat. He might know a difference and how to fix it, mate. But I don't believe the crosshair is covered with just smooth cam because I think that's just third person stuff from what I remember. But I'm sure there's definitely a mod to change the crosshairs. Might be able to find it. No, it's not true direction. I'm thinking of the lock-on. I'm gonna say it might be a true directional movement thing. Yeah, I was gonna say, mate, Jen, just ask in the Discord. I'm sure someone will be able to help you with it. Where's this guy? Have I missed him? I'm a real jingly jangly boy right now.
Hey, watch it.
Hey, come in. There we go. Alright, you swine. This would be so much easier with 3 rings. Why can't I unequip? Oh, it's because it's a... I'm dumb. It's like, it's not unequipping my right hand, but it's a spell that's only equipable in your right hand. Okay, let's save again.
Greymane or Battleborn? Got
What?
stone.
Blah 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 blah.
So
I'm not picking sides. Blah 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 blah.
You can't
Brawl.
scare me into submission. Let's go. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Oh god.
You can't win this.
Oh. Ah. Wait, no. I have TGM on. I didn't realize. No. Oh, I'm stuck in a corner. No. No. We gotta brute.
You're tougher than you look. You got fine. I'll take care of it.
That was close. 3 health. Oh my god.
Be careful.
I think if I didn't have TGM on, he would have got me there. For the start. But oh well. I tried to rectify my mistake. Okay. Let's try healing, actually. Yo. We got a lot of magic, guys. We got a lot of magic. Like the weather today. I like this overcast look. Look at that. Oh, the lens flare. It's so beautiful. For RP reasons, it was Stendar protecting us, yeah. Okay. Let's go talk to Farkas. And hopefully... Oh no, why is my thing back here? I hate this. I hate that it's on my back. It shouldn't be on my back anymore, right?
You find
Global?
mercenary work? It might suit you.
Restricted placement. I always forget how to do this. Time.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl. Come and see my selection.
Is it because I've got nothing in my hands? What is? Why is it on my back again? This drives me bonkers. It's not on position. It should be placement, right? You tried to place what, Skyrim on the Switch? View manager? Wait, am I looking at the wrong thing?
Lend any aid you can.
Ah, this thing. Is this the thing you're talking about? This isn't it. This isn't the right thing. It's a different menu. Gear nodes? No. What is this? This isn't the right thing.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Equip slots? Ah, here we go. Wait, no, because that's right there. I don't think this is it either. Or am I wrong? No, it's not this. Is that selected on the right person? That's global. Actor. Ah, here we go. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. That's that solved. Am I gonna crash from saving? Oh boy. I'm frozen. No! No! We're frozen. Oh! This game sometimes. I am literally soft locked. I am quite literally soft locked. And now I can't tab out. Come on. This game, please. End task. Sheesh. We've not even done a single battle yet. As the third oopsie crash. Oh well. Task manager not responding. Oh, waiting for it to move back up again. Oh. So if it, LoreRim, the second chapter, is 2.0 plus stuff, right? Is 3.0 gonna be the third chapter? Is that what we're gonna have? LoreRim, the third chapter? The third chapter. I should check on Biggie's streams, actually. I haven't seen any of what he's planning to do with 3.0. What's changing, what's not changing, and all that jazz in between. The end. Be cool to see what else he does. If he's going to do more modding stuff, but for different games. If you immersive sim, man, could you imagine doing a hardcore Requiem playthrough where if you die in real life? That'd be rough, man. That'd actually be like a really interesting concept for a Black Mirror episode. Not specifically Skyrim related, but if anyone's watched Black Mirror, they've done gaming themes before, haven't they? But like these people that do no-hit death speedrun, no-hit, no-death speedruns of like Dark Souls and stuff. Imagine like an episode where it's like a speedrunner thing where like if you do die or get hit, like you will be hit in real life by something, like someone breaking your legs. God damn. That would be an interesting concept. Why do I always have my... The game's booted up, but I have my taskbar at the bottom of my screen now. That's irritating me. Oh well. Power on. Oh, I have to beat the guy again. I have to beat the guy again. That's annoying. He's gonna kick my ass. It's like the worst place to fight in this like little upper bit as well.
Sadia, dear? Yes, Mom.
It's ultra wide settings, Chris. That's why. I think the menu changes.
Certainly, Mom.
Gray Mane or Battleborn? Got stones.
Oh my god, this guy's obsessed.
So I'll ask
Just
again.
fucking
Sooner or later, we all have
take him out to dinner or something.
You can't
I don't know.
scare me into submission. Let's go.
Oh, come on, man. Fuck off, game. It just doesn't want me to play the game today. I'm not having that. That's fucking stupid. Literally a second later, he would have... It's like, you have to give him the first punch, otherwise deity goes, no, no, no. What are you doing? You can't punch a man. Game, please. Stendhal was not having it, that's very true. Come on, game. Boot. Oh, I see the black screen. I don't know what's going on with my Explorer taskbar. Oh, there we go. It's fixed. Nice. Yeah, I think long term I would... we're going to have to see, to be fair. I need to get into combat to really tell, but I think we need to come up with a plan if we're going to do a Breton Paladin on how we're going to get to level 8 as fast as possible. We need to punch this guy. We need to win this battle and see if we get enough XP. What other games have I been playing recently? I've been playing a lot of Star Citizen as I went to CitizenCon. I've been back in the project for a long time. And I recently joined a pirate org that's the best pirate org in the game, or within the Star Citizen community, and started doing all my training and stuff. They're like a really sweaty, heavy pro PvP guild. Mongrel, yeah. I joined. I'm a prospect in Mongrel now, and it's quite tricky to get a full membership. But I've been accepted into the org, but it's a prospect stuff. So you basically have to do a bunch of things. I have to like record a bunch of footage of me doing FPS, and I get trained by all the dogfighters and stuff. I'm by all means not a bad player, but some of the players in Mongrel Squad are just they're awesome. They're really helpful as well, but they're definitely strong dogfighters and stuff. So I'm learning from what I perceive to be the best players, or some of the best players in the game. We'll see where it goes. If I become a full member, I might even be able to make some content with them and stuff. But it's pretty hush right now. Right, you bitch. Greymane, you arse wipe.
Can't scare me into submission. Let's go.
All right.
Come on. Let's see what you're made of. Son of I think you're bleeding.
Ow.
You're tougher than
Yeah, we go.
You got me, fair and square.
You live really close to the studio in Manchester? You know what to do. You chose prison Sidna Mine, location to aggro the vampires for a reason they managed to get out of their prison and attack me, making all the prisoners inside attack them. And you got good XP. That's kind of cool. A little cheesy. I like it. Can you tell him to finish my Perseus? Yeah, I don't live too far away from Manchester. I live in Huddersfield. But yeah, Yeah, Star Citizen. It's one of those controversial projects, isn't it? Because they're always like 2 years away from releasing something, apparently. But I still think that what is currently available to play, there's no other game that offers that experience. Like Elite Dangerous offers some elements of that game, of that what Star Citizens does, and they maybe do it better in its current state. But it's still not everything else that Star Citizen offers at the same time. If that makes sense.
You might do well to learn a smaller weapon. Vary your style a bit. Tiny blades don't hurt. Skjor says that I have kind of fun to push people around.
Come on, give me the level up.
Good work, brother.
We get a level up. No. What about Eve? Eve's not a first-person game where you're first-person shooting. Like, this is what I'm saying. There's nothing that offers the same thing. Same thing is, like, a first-person shooter that you can get in spaceships and dogfight, get out of spaceships, board other people's spaceships, pirate them, like, go and do salvage, go do mining, go do all these things. Like, in a sandbox environment that's got a player-controlled economy, or like somewhat player-controlled economy, like that has like a police, a crime system, like there's PvP, there's PvE stuff, there's all these elements of things that come together to make Star Citizen what it actually is. I don't see any other game that does all of it as a first-person shooter, sandbox MMO type game, Your favourite cheese star is what? You choose Dawnstar and go to the Nightcaller Temple, where there will be a Goliath that you can lure into the nearest Imperial camp to kill it, and you can get a good amount of XP and a Daedra heart. Maybe we should try that. That might be a fun little thing to try. That's a good little tip, Tasu. There will be a Goliath that you can lure to the nearest Imperial camp. Well, so is it outside the Dawnstar Temple? The Nightcaller Temple. Is it outside so you can lure it to the Imperial camp? That's kind of cool. Try to think where else we could read books here just to get this last bit of XP. There's got to be a place. There's got to be something. Our grandsons be able to play 1.0. I said that when I went to CitizenCon, I was sat in the booth while we were talking about 1.0, and all around us, like all the people, I was like, can't wait for my grandkids to play 1.0 with my hand-me-down spaceships. In all seriousness, though, like, you either get the project or you don't. Like, what is currently playable is there's still no other game that offers that experience. So, despite people shitting on the development of Star Citizen, there's nothing else capable of... there's no game like it right now that you can currently play. Inherit the pledges? Yeah, exactly. Oh, we got the sword, right? I just realized, don't we have... No, we didn't. Is it because we bugged out?
Can I help you?
We're at the forge all day. Maybe this quest might get us...
Don't forget to check inside the
Let's
shop.
go to Dawn... Dragon's Reach. Oh, I said Dawnstar because we were talking about earlier. Yeah, we did. Cheyu, that's our start is always that. We start in Whiterun, we get the house, we go up to Dragon's Reach, we get the absorb knowledge, we read everything there. We go to the companions, we join them, we get the first quest from them, we read everything in there. Then we go to Winterhold, join the college, run around the room, reading all the books. There might have been a good room or two that we didn't actually read books before. Yeah, we did all the books in Jarl's bedroom and stuff as well. Done all that. We already did that. That's why we're level 7 already. Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot to do this thing again. On back. Not on back anymore. Aha! That's our shield. Put that there. And we want the cape. Gives us extra warmth, right? You thought you were a genius for figuring all that out? Oh no, I do it every time. This is like what, our fifth playthrough of LoreRim at this point, doing the same sort of start. The Winterhold Library in the town. I didn't know about the town library. What am I doing here? I need to speak to Preventus. Oh, our jingle jangleness. Gonna need this. Now that's a point. Oh, it still does regen us. Mystic Winds does still regen us a little. Okay. What build you doing? So, we're a Paladin enjoyers. Usually I'm an Imperial, and by this point we're a bit stronger in some areas, but I want to do a Breton this time. Where's Preventus? There he is.
I serve Jarl Balgruff as steward.
Here, I have a sword for you. Blah, 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 blah.
Please.
Did it level us up? No, it gave us near enough no XP. Okay. Yeah, Age Acceptor, yeah, it's a great spell, that. I love it. If I didn't have my own weapon that was made for me by John Skyrim, aka my sword, Relentless, I probably wouldn't be using that too, but because I have literally my own sword within... It's in LoreRim, but it's just within the Skyrim modding community, it feels rude to not use my own sword. Try to think, what else? Alright, gamers, we have 20 minutes before I need to go and cook some steaks. So spells are you using for your build and what armor type? You use heavy armor. I can't show you the main spells until we get to level 8. When we get to 8 in a hot minute, you'll see like the sort of foundation of the build. But we're only low level here. My main build for Paladin isn't this race character. It's Imperial. Usually at this point we would already have adept spells, but. At what level do you get to power fantasy scaling? Does Requiem balance that out at all times? I'd say when you get to expert and master spells. When you get to master spells is when I feel like you start not trivializing the game, but there isn't much that can stop you, I guess.
Take a moment to breathe, friend.
Now, just remembered. Where's our leech seed spell? Oh, we never read this? Nightblade from Triumvirate? Yeah, Nightblade. That spell is nuts. Or it was. I think it's balanced in LoreRim. I don't think it's anywhere near as strong as it was. Or is by default. From memory.
I've seen mud crabs.
Okay, leech seed. It's there.
That's just insulting.
Okay. Quests. No. I don't know where that is. Well, let's go and do. I don't even know if we can do Ember Shard Mine, if I'm honest with you. Not until we get Tree Rings and Circle of Moon. Oh, you talked to Frango and you saw the new spells? Yeah. Lots to do. Lots to experience. Is there a link to your build somewhere? No, because Biggie keeps changing the mod list. until he stopped, like, balance passing stuff, I'm not making builds because things just change too much. I'd made I'd spent days, actually about a week and a half, making a paladin guide build video, and a lot of things has been, you know, tweaked and changed, which is the nature of mod lists. People are always going to want to like update the mod list and make sure that they're aligned with the vision that they have. So no issue with Biggie doing that, but yeah, you would have more build content and guide content for LoreRim if it wasn't currently being updated a lot and changed. Because I try to make my builds quite cinematic and well edited and stuff. It takes time, and if I was to just do like a stream where I was like, this is what I use, this is my build, blah blah blah, I would probably make content a lot quicker, but that's just not my style. It's just not my type of content. Sorry, yeah. We're gonna go to Riverwood. But yep, those edits take a long time, or at least they take a big chunk of time. But on top of then having to research builds and stuff, and making sure that what I'm comfortable with telling you that what I'm doing is what you should be doing, then it kind of, you know, can take its toll. There's definitely a lot of spells that I could recommend to you, Chayu, but it's a case of how balanced they are in the long term. We have a real issue with mana right now. What's the spell in my left hand? Right now, it's Recuperate, to get our stamina back. And then we're using Mystic Winds to sprint to get our mana back, so that we have this equilibrium between our stamina. Oh boy! Make a Harbinger run on stream. That video was sick. I mean, it's just a two-handed, just a two-handed knight character. Like, I don't know what it is with me in my mind. Like, whenever I think of like doing like a pure warrior. Oh, don't get me wrong. Two-handed is fun. It's just a little boring, like to watch long term. Like, I feel like with like hybrid, especially hybrid builds actually, where like it's sword, it's spell, it's a bit of everything, right? It really showcases like the depth that a character can go with when you have magic involved. Whereas I feel like what happens when you do like a pure warrior character is it gets real boring real quickly. You run in, you sprint, you heavy one shot. Yeah, exactly. As I was saying it, you wrote it. Like, there's only so much you need to watch a guy run over and bonk something. Do you know what I mean? Where it's like if you see like a build that has loads of utility and defense and all these other things that like combine to make a build just absolutely godly, it's way more interesting to watch, in my opinion at least. And it's certainly more interesting to play as well. We are in Riverwood finally. Simple things make simple people happy. I mean, yeah, to play, like, you know, to play, absolutely. But to build it, make a build or playthrough round, I'm not sure yet if I would do just a pure warrior. I want to do a non-combat themed thief. And I want to do my Frost Monk still. Like, I'm adamant I want to do my Frost Monk still. An illusionist rogue? We might delve into that. I was wanting to do my bard as an illusionist. Did you guys ever watch my bard novice video? I don't know if any of you have seen that, but I did a really interesting bard build character on novice that was so fun, so obscure. Oh, we need to test this, actually. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Okay, we do take damage still, but it was... it was 2 points of damage. Okay. We're pretty strong on the magic front. 2 damage. Yeah. We should probably not go up there with no stamina, though. We wait like an hour. Okay. Oh, we have no mana. Oh, hello. Did I try Edge UI? I've tried it not with LoreRim, but I like elements of it. I don't like the font it uses, if I'm honest with you. The font's kind of ass. It's like impact font or something. Right. Don't have any magic. This could be pretty bad.
Never should have come here.
What on earth? He's in a barrel! What is going on? What on earth? Never seen him like that before. Really could do with that extra level.
To my collection.
Could swap to it? We could. Just for... I don't really want to get rid of the Atronach. Like, honestly, we will be fine as soon as we get, like, Circle of Moon. We just need to get that spell. Whoa! Whew. Okay. Take his bow, why not? Is there a storm Atronach? Yeah, we're not going there then. We'll stay with Atronach. We're just gonna need a little bit of... prep before we get online, basically. How close are we? We're so close. We're so close to getting a level up now. Honestly, we cannot do this without Tree Rings and Circle of Moons, this encampment. And I'm trying to do a solo playthrough this time. I don't want to use followers. It's going to be really tricky. I just want to get the level up and then get out of here, if I'm honest with you. Right now.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Oh, come on.
Time to end this little game. You won't leave Skyrim!
shit. Fuck.
No sign of it.
How did that guy not give us a level up though? I don't know how the experience works now. Is it changed a bit? Like I saw there was some update about experience, some gripes about it. Oh, we're back up. Why? No. Oh, I didn't camp. Oh, I'm an idiot. He was only 7 XP. That's sad. Oh, look though. Wait, did we actually get the level up? Hang on. Did we get it and it just didn't notify us? Huh. No. Apparently not. Two XP. Oh no. We really need this level up. 2 XP. Come on. There's gotta be something we can read. There's gotta be something. And then at least the build will be a lot more online. Think. Craft an iron dagger type? That's not a bad shout. Maybe we could craft something. Does crafting give XP? I don't think crafting makes XP right now. We can't do iron daggers, but surely you might be able to craft something. Oh, we don't have any materials. Man, oh. We didn't loot those wolves. We should have looted the wolves. I did loot some arrows and stuff though, right? I reckon the safest bet would be just to read something. But it's where can we read something? Maybe there's something in here. I'm just gonna quickly check around, like there's maybe like a little leaflet somewhere.
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not,
ah, there we go. There's loads of books there.
You know,
just read 4 books. The temple might have some as well. That's a good point. I think we're good though now, right? Surely. Wait, what? Did the books just not give us anything? I'm so confused. Nah. That didn't count? These are going to be closed now as well. Ah, that's annoying. Let's just wait. Well, letters don't give you XP. It's kind of lame. Maybe the temple has something. No. Nothing?
God's
oh, shit.
Bless you, Hina.
Really? All these books? Oh, we've read them all already. Oh! Wait.
The pain is so great.
I think that worked. It better work because I need to. I'm gonna have to go and it's to make some mistakes soon. Okay, let's go back. Yo, y'all are looking like Conan right now. What the hell? It's annoying. I wanted to stream longer, but. Did you see him eye me up? Excuse me. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I sneezed and some fireworks in the background went off at the same time. Made me sound like made me feel like I had like a stronger sneeze than I did. What else do we put points in? Well, it's going to be block. Okay. We need to. I should have saved an extra perk point, you know. I'm actually an idiot for not doing this. 3 rings and circle of moons. Right next to each other, very convenient. Okay. We're kind of screwed again though now, because we're not too screwed. Because we can take our armor off, use a Carter's Recital to cast tree rings, right? And it's just Circle of Moons that we're gonna have to keep up. I don't think we can cast this without... Maybe we can cast it once or twice, actually. With this amount of magic, even with the penalty. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's try this. Ah. Tree rings. Got that. Rider of Rohan, indeed. We do, don't we? Let's save before any shenanigans happen. Okay. We get 215 health to start with tree rings. That's not that bad. That's decent. Okay. Okay. Can we cast... Oh, I have TGM on. No. Wait. Circle... We're good. I've just realised it doesn't have a mana cast. Of course it doesn't. It's a mana regen spell. It's free. Ayo. We're good. Okay. Back to Embershard Mine. Let's try this. It's just one slot now, depending on... it varies depending on how far you're up into alteration, doesn't it? Regardless, all we need it to do is tree rings for now. It's up to 3, yeah. But I believe you need to... I think you need to be higher in alteration for that now. Which makes sense. I actually don't think it's a bad change. It's a nerf, but it's like a... You know, it's an understandable nerf. Put the camp down. Punch this real quick. Okay. Master alteration to store 3? No idea. Cheese buff? What do you mean cheese buff? Should we not come out? It restores 20? Yeah. True. Num 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 num.
Skyrim is full of Nords. My father always told me to stay away from them. You should be cautious, Doc. Good advice.
Lucky hit.
Come on, I love you.
I'm surprised you've lasted this long. Now hurry up and die.
Oh, you're a magic user! That sucks to be you, mate! Oh, I feel bad for you. See how much the build just came online? I love it. I fucking love it. It's what we needed, boys and boyettes. Oh, we'll take that. Absorb hell. Scribbled note. What does the scribbled note say? Dig up the ore. When the bucket is full, bring it to the smelter. I am the smelter. Can we cast this without... Oh, we don't. I'm worried that our health ticks are going to go down too much. Actually, let's get this on. Oh, behind me now. Oh, I didn't put Cycle Moons on.
Come on, come on! I've been waiting too long for this.
Oh. Oh, hello. Hello, mate. How's it going? You're dead. Whew. No, no. Ow. There we go. All right. Ooh, they're evasion-based boots, though. That's sad. We can disenchant them. We need to take those, though. So this is stage 1 of the build, guys. Like, it is to get your resource management going. And we do that with Circle of Strength, Recuperate, and Tree Rings. Mystic Wind. Like, Tree Rings is our health pool, right? And which we can't use right now because we're still technically in combat. So we're going to actually have to run away here just to get out of combat to recast it because it's an adept spell. And until we get another perk in heavy armor now, we are unable to cast without a huge penalty. Ooh, that's plate armor. Ooh. We're taking that. Rip our drip, though. Now we're going to look mishmashed, but sadly, it's gonna have to be done. Armor go up. Okay. These 3 guys. Who's the first follower gonna be? We're not gonna. So this playthrough, we're not using followers. Is my goal, unless it's a quest where obviously you have to have a follower. We're gonna rest now. Not rest. Stealth away. So we can get our combat ready bow. Akata's recital refresh. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we go back. Keep in mind as well, we have a detriment of 50% less regen across the board. I don't want to open up the fight yet to the other side. I want to get rid of these guys. Tree rings is just refreshed. Cycle of moons. Oh, I'm stuck. No. Whew. There we go. Scuba? We'll take the scuba. I don't think there's anything of importance here. Damn, I should have got the circle up. I thought it was going to be toast there, but thankfully, with tree rings up, our heavy armor bonuses, and leech seed just really carrying. Where are these poor nasty people? Oh shit. Hello. Look at that. Look at the resource management. Look at the sustain. Oh, get shit on. That's what we want. That is what we want, bios. I'll take the water skin, you know. We just went from having, like, no resources to max resources, basically. Oh, hello. Hello, love. How's it going? Give me some mana back, why don't you? Lovely. Thank you. Cheers, pal. See you, bye. Oh. Just these two guys now. Oh, where the other guy is. Oh no, they come from behind. Let's get you up. Let's get you up. Come on. Oh, oh, big swings. Bye! We'll go with... Do I want this one? Yeah. Okay. Just looking at stance. Still the Paladin? This is a fresh Paladin. We're trying out a Breton startup rather than the Imperial. It's risky until you get to level 8 when you can get your Adept spell. For... Did I get it? I didn't get him there, did I? Motherfucker. Oh, good lord. We just lost a bunch of our... Whew. There we go. Cleared. Yeah, until you get to level 8, you can't get tree rings with a Breton start versus like an Imperial where you could get it a little sooner. We just literally no sweat cleared Ember Shard with no followers. First battle. Oh, you know what? This trip, we're looking good, you know. I don't mind this. I don't hate it. We look like Dark. We look like a early startup Dark Souls character right now. They have bad stamina. They're not great other than magic, but they do have ridiculous magic res. So now we, just to fill you in, we have 20% magic res here from Breton. Then we got what's the word? Medical history traits, Daggerfall traits to get an extra 40 magic res. We got a lucky to get a Firewalker amulet, which is 50% less damage from fire as well. That on top of Atronach. Yeah, we're pretty cooking right now. But we can't use daggers and we can't use axes, and we have 50% less regen across the board. But as you just saw, regen isn't really that much of an issue for us if we're in the thick of it. It's only an issue if we have to like be distanced away from stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna have to save there, guys. I'm gonna actually, I want to stay on, but I need to cook steaks and have dinner with the missus and stuff. Maybe I might be back on afterward. I'll let you know. I could go back on to streaming a little bit later today, because I'm having fun as always. But yeah. Either I'll be back on in a couple of hours, or you'll see me tomorrow to pick it up again. So I will see you soon. Alright, chaps, chapettes, thanks for hanging out and all that stuff. And if you like what you see and you see what you like, don't forget to like and subscribe if you aren't already. Excellent.